The University of Tennessee recently obtained state approval of their proposal to offer leasing contracts in a bid to extract oil and natural gas from the Cumberland Forest. Martin Schubert, resident and manager at the Forest Resources Research and Education Center, located in Morgan County, aids and oversees numerous research studies in the Cumberland Forest.
There are methods to improve the habitat of these streams. And so this was a demonstration project demonstrating the use of different techniques for doing that.
According to Schubert, the university land is divided into north and south tracts. Opportunities differ.
But as far as in general terms, south tract, north tract, you do have some infrastructure with different companies that would come into play.
If the university was to lease the land in the upcoming bid, they would use the opportunity to conduct research on oil extraction. Areas of investigation will include water quality, geology, air quality, terrestrial ecosystems, and best management practices and community education. Dr. Wayne K. Clatterbuck will be one of the leaders in conducting water quality and best practices research.
Well, they don't have any base standards. People drill wells and they go, well, I don't know how they were drilled. I don't, whatever the case. And here, the university could set an example to say this is the best management practice of drilling wells and how do you do these certain things in an environmentally sensitive way.
The long-running data the University of Tennessee has collected on the Cumberland Forest will aid in monitoring the effect that extracting oil and natural gas has on the environment, creating safer rules and regulations. Dr. Bob Hatcher used some of his own images to explain the process of fracking.
The fracking process would involve, first of all, drilling a vertical hole and then a horizontal hole in whatever the target rock unit is, and then fracturing that rock unit with here gases like nitrogen. Okay, and then fractures simply propagate outward from the horizontal hole, and they may encounter natural fractures as well, and that would they'd be opened up as well, and then the gas would flow into the horizontal hole and then out as a product. So here in Tennessee, the depths are maybe 4,000 feet to the Chattanooga Shale, and the fracking would occur, as I said, using nitrogen, whereas in West Virginia, Pennsylvania, some that may be drilling as deep as 14 or 15,000 feet, and this requires liquids for fracking because of the overburden, and the gases are compressible. Liquids are generally not as compressible, and are required then for fracturing the rocks there. This diagram depicts the four possible options for drilling in the Cumberland Plateau in the area of the UT Forest Research Area. One option is to simply drill a conventional oil and gas well into some of the rocks above the Chattanooga Shale, which is this unit here, and try to find oil in those rocks. Okay. A second option is to drill slightly deeper and then into the Chattanooga Shale and drill a horizontal component, and then fracture the rocks there, but use nitrogen as a fracturing medium instead of liquids, and to try to produce gas from the Chattanooga Shale, which is practically a certainty there. Then a third possibility is to drill all the way through the Chattanooga Shale into the limestones that lie below it and look for oil and possibly gas there without any horizontals or fracking. And then a fourth possibility is to drill into the rocks excuse me, above the Chattanooga and to look at the possibility of finding oil with a horizontal component in the small reef structures that might be encountered with a horizontal drill hole. This gives you four different possibilities.
The University of Tennessee has no current drilling sites and has yet to sign a lease with an oil company.